football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations, big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
Listen to me.
On 2nd and 15 now. Cousins looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. After the interception, here's Watson. Steps away to his left. He's got his tight end. It's Fells. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That one good for 17 yards. And now they've got it 1st and goal. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Complete. It's Johnson. A great move, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. Johnson. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Back now in Houston. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. Here's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not. Everson Griffin. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check, check, check.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Bradley Roby, the quarterback, there to make the stop.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They run it again with Cook. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much. Through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. 41's coming. 41.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey, we're good, we're good. Watch twins.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards, first down, Vikings.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completions.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Again, it's Cook. Give them 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Hey, no, easy. Hey, box truck.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
41 Mike, right here, 41 Mike. Hey, keep it up. Leave it, bring up 48. Record. 41's the Mike. You gonna see me again. Hey, Alpha. You gonna see me again.
To throw, Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 28.
And the Vikings first down.
Wide. 41's coming. 41's the Mike. It's a party now. 41's the Mike. Check. 41. Watch the run. Mike, 41. Mike. Hey, Zoo. We got it.
Here's Cousins. It's complete to Diggs. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Three butt. Watch twist. Bring up 48. Shit. Hatchet. You draw Corker. 41 Mike.
They'll run on first down. It's Cook. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.